Hi guys. So I wanted to come on here and I know like I don't know how well the lighting is. It's good enough, I think. So a few things. So I got a divorce. Going through a divorce, I should say. So last time I left off was I was getting married. Showed you the ring, yada yada yada. So we got married and we just didn't. We just kind of like we still loved each other. There was like we didn't fight or anything. It's just we was just not seeing eye to eye anymore. And then I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. And so with rheumatoid arthritis, I don't want to go through the whole spiel. You can just look it up. It will be down in the description on how to spell rheumatoid arthritis. It affects 1.3 billion people. Normally it's common in like the 40s, 50, 60 year age, and sometimes it's common at 16 years of age, and so it just kind of varies. There's also rheumatoid arthritis junior. Junior affects like 10 and under and can affect them that way. I really don't know if there's a cure or not. I know my dad's been listening to a bunch of podcasts and how this lady pretty much wiped it away. I have no idea. I just know I have to take medication for the rest of my life, which, I mean, that sucks, because I'm the type of person who, I'm going to take the pills the very, very last option. Like, that, I'm not going to have pills if I don't have to. And so, fortunately, I've got to take pills. I constantly deal with swelling. I'm not sure if there's really exercise out there. I haven't really looked and done my research well enough. I go to the doctors every 3 months. I know that. Just to kind of double check, see how things are going, if I need to up the dosage, and just kind of go from there. I'm functioning a lot better than I was. The other reason why I took so long was because I started going through all of the problems and the symptoms, and it took a while to actually figure out I had rheumatoid arthritis, because I had like 5 different, I don't remember because it's doctor terms. So, but I remember, actually, I think you can hear the heater, so let me shut that off because it's probably annoying for you guys. Okay, there we go. And so I had 5 different categories of the one same. So like I had 5 different things, one from each of that category. So like we couldn't narrow it down all the way to it being RA, because also what I found is RA is more common in your hands, and I never had the symptoms in my hands, and so by me not having it in my hands, it kind of made it kind of harder, and I kept going back and forth because none of doctors really, most doctors don't know how to do their job. But there are some that do care and like really put the effort in wanting to help you and just all that stuff. And so by me just going everywhere, back and forth with all of these doctors and everything. I finally found a really good doctor, and I absolutely love her. Unfortunately, I can't get to have her. I don't get to have her anymore because her husband recently just got a new job and they're moving. So, I mean, that sucks. So, I'm going to be getting a doctor that studied under her. So, I'll see him in 3 months and see how he goes. But other than that, like, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting my strength back, and all of this stuff. And, like, I'm doing better. I'm doing so much, I'm just much happier. Like, I don't regret marrying my ex. Like, we're really good friends and everything, and, like I said, I don't regret anything of that. So it just wasn't for me per se. I don't know. It just, we kind of, he didn't want to do family things, and he didn't want to do couple things, and so it was kind of hard, and so I kept having to do things by myself, and I don't want to do things by myself. I'd rather do things as a couple. And so it just made it kind of hard. And so, oh, excuse me. And so, like, it just, I don't know. But I've signed the papers. I don't know when the papers will be here, just because it's Utah. I guess it takes 30 days to be finalized, just in case I do change my mind and want to go back to him. But I don't. I don't want to go back to him because I'm doing so much better. My family sees it. I actually met a guy recently, and I actually knew him back in junior high. So, I mean, I've known him for quite a while, but we're actually an item now. So he's my boyfriend, and we're doing fantastic. Like, this is his room right now. He likes Star Wars. So, like, I really like him. Things are going phenomenal with him. I know that was kind of wham bam. I'm getting married. Oh, now I'm getting divorced. Like, yeah, it's been quite a couple years of all this, just everything that's been just going on. Like, it's been a roller coaster, but I am happy. I'm doing great. Like, I'm moving around. My RA almost feels like it's gone because the medication and me moving constantly and everything. So I feel like things are doing a lot better now. Unfortunately, I would show you Tink, but she actually passed. That's another reason why I wasn't doing so many videos, is because she passed. She passed in 2016. She actually passed the same day as Carrie Fisher did. So her and Carrie Fisher both share the same death date, December 27th of 2016. I miss her terribly. She was my best friend. Like, I didn't imagine her to ever be gone, because I took her as immortal. Like, my great grandchildren were gonna be with her. Like, I don't know why I took her as immortal, but I did, and it was hard for me to come to that scenario. So what happened was, back in 2016, she went in surgery about March to get fixed, just so she wouldn't get puppies and stuff like that. And then in September, I got married, and then by October, my ex saw something on her stomach, and so we went and checked it out, and they automatically knew that something was wrong, and so we did an x-ray, and unfortunately I don't have those pictures, so I can't just pop it up for you. So in the x-rays, it was a tumor. The tumor was as big as a softball. And again, she was a Dutch hound, so they're not that big, and a softball inside her was not the best, and it was actually on her spleen. And so it was actually like, because I've been told they can live without the spleen by the vet, and so I was like, okay, cool, we'll take the spleen out and she'll go from there. Well, when they opened her up, the cancer spread to everything. Her lungs, her heart, just her kidneys, everything. And it was a nasty, nasty mess inside. And so she had surgery back in November. And then she stayed for a month, and she stayed for Christmas, and then we had to go put her down because you could see it in her eyes. Like, it was seriously breaking my heart that my dog was in severe pain, and she stopped eating and stuff like that. And so we put her down, and that took me months, almost a year, to finally be able to where I'm at now, where I can just talk about her and be not bawling my eyes out. Like, that took forever to just calm down and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I don't have my new dog. Her name is Ariel, sorry. Her name's Ariel. She is a Chiweenie. She is a Chihuahua Wiener dog mix, and right now she is 8 months old. I got her when she was 3 months old, so I got her 2 days after my birthday. I didn't really wish for a dog, but my parents just showed up with a new dog, and so I got a new dog when I moved back in with my parents, just because I didn't need to be with my ex and his family while we were being separated. But yeah, I signed the papers back in, I want to say, the beginning of March, and it's May, so hopefully papers come in, say the divorce is final, and then I can start changing my last name and stuff like that, because yes, we are friends, like, the divorce went easy, yada yada yada, but I have this new guy in my life, and I really, really obsessed with him. Like, he just shows me how a man should treat a woman, and he puts me first, and he listens to my opinions. He really, truly cares, and I love him to death. Like, I'll maybe ask him to see if he'd like to come on here, see if he'd like to come on here, and I can show you guys what he looks like. But again, so my dog's not here, but I can show you my boyfriend's dog. My boyfriend's dog, let's see. No, I can't turn it around because it's on my phone. That is Roxy. Yeah. Hi, Roxy. She is a pit bull lab mix, and she's just the biggest teddy bear on this planet. She loves attention, and she loves kisses, and she loves playing with the tennis balls. Huh, Roxy. Yeah, she's just the biggest teddy bear. She loves attention. She loves everybody, too. She may look like a pit, but she has the heart of a lab. Like, she lays like a lab, with their legs all the way back and everything. So instead of like a normal dog, so she's gonna have hip problems when she's older. She is 3 years old, and she's, like I said, she's just the biggest teddy bear. And so back here, you can't see him because he's asleep, but in this box is my boyfriend's red boa. Yeah, That's my boyfriend. Yeah. We'll just go right here because then you can see the Star Wars. So that's the like a 5 foot, almost 6 foot red-tailed boa, I believe. I think, yeah. His name is Dragonite. He doesn't really come out much because he's a snake. Yeah, so, well, I'm going to sign off for now. I hope you guys have a great day. You guys are beautiful, amazing, love beauty, and bye!